All right, we're gonna see how this works, Jerry. We'll
Yep.
wait for some people to come in so you can tell your story, so we can hear what Jerry did. Hey, Jerry, we live, we live, we all the
I
way live.
know. Right? I know.
Yes, we are back. We came back quick.
Yes,
Look at who
we are
visited us.
back. I came back. Well, this thing is Vincent.
Got my stuff right.
My man.
Uh, All right. So how you been, Jerry?
I was going through it. Been okay. We just lost our dog
Oh,
last
dang,
week.
Jerry. I'm sorry.
But other than that, like been good. Just yeah. It was I was like, man, it's just been like one thing after another. Um just some people just kind of, it just takes a toll. You're trying to like do everything. Thank you so much. Just trying to do everything and trying to make everybody happy, and you know,
You better make yourself happy.
just just happens like that. Kind of lost touch. Sure, for sure. Definitely. I was gonna say, you knew I was alive. Vincent knew I was alive too. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I know we, all of us
Thank you,
pet
D'Angelo.
people
I appreciate
understand.
that. Yeah. Yep. So, but other than that, yeah, like I said, I've been, I still, hey, Courtney. I know.
All right. So, what? How has your summer been, other than dealing with that?
Let's see. As you can see, my hair is growing. So, growing.
Right. Because
Yeah.
last time we saw
Yeah.
you are
Right.
we
I
back in
didn't have
locks
all
again?
this hair. Do I have
I,
lots of hair? You said.
I said, are you locking again, or you just letting it grow out a little more?
Honestly, I don't know yet. I'm trying to decide. Locking was a difficult process. Oh, you weren't here, Courtney. I lost my dog. We lost our dog a week ago. Um, and then before that we had some deaths in the family as well. Just had another one too. So, and that funeral is Saturday. But
Oh,
yeah, I know.
damn.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, dang, that's like one thing after another. So, hopefully stuff will calm down 2024. So
I hope so. Sound like a tough beginning of the year.
we'll be all right. But that's
No,
what I've been.
I tried to lock for like 4 months. It's too much work.
It is. It is. Rather than having like your natural hair and just grow, do like the whole curly thing. I'm gonna see how long I'm gonna get my hair, and
Hmm.
if I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, oh, then I'll just let it go. Yours always
Right,
look
honey.
nice though. You got
Okay,
that 3C greatness.
that's a no, baby. I got some 4A, 4B. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You good to try again.
You
That
got
mess
the
was.
point. Hey,
Nah, I'm not 4C, but I definitely ain't 3C. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
yeah, locks. You know,
Once you try it, you find out, damn, it's a lot of work.
no,
It's like you gotta go
a
get it
good.
twisted. Mm-mm. It was tough. It was tough
Yeah, make
trying to
sure your
do it.
hair doesn't stink. That's the biggest thing.
Now,
Cause
that is so true.
yeah,
That is so
if
true.
you're any kind of active, if you're any kind of active, you gotta wash your hair all the time. You gotta you gotta keep it oiled. If it's not oiled, it looks really bad. So, yep,
Yeah, yeah.
water. Actually, water shouldn't have been an enemy. It's just you have to keep your scalp moisturized. That's all.
My daughter had
Product
locks.
is the enemy
She had hers for
for the
about
most
10
part.
years. Yeah, my daughter had locks for 10 years and then she cut them off.
Oh, that's a long time.
Hmm.
She feels better,
Right?
doesn't she?
Yeah. Well,
Oh
you know what?
wow,
She
really?
she did it when she was pregnant. She got tired of them. And it was like, it was with her second pregnancy with Brooke. And she was like, I'm done with these. And
Uh,
she cut them all off. It was like, she said to me, I think I'm going to cut off my locks. And then 10 minutes, about 30 minutes later, she came back. It was all gone.
cool. Oh really?
Well, you know what? Bee's hair was hard to lock. It's just, you got to just keep consistent and just keep it up. It'll lock eventually. It's just like, but it's like when she would, she
Yeah.
had like deep roots. Like it would take for everything. It would take everything to get, because like when she would wash, the roots would be coming unloose. So until they finally took. She was like, "No, I'm done with these. I'm done with
Yeah.
these."
So
So I'm waiting.
you know the hooking tool. The hooking tool will fix that. So that's what I used. I like will hook it with the point 0.6, and then all you got to do is just
I didn't see that hooky too. Ain't no way you gonna
twist and
use a
keep
latch hook.
hooking.
You are not latch hooking my head. My head is not a rug.
It worked for
No,
me.
thank you. Right? I'm sure it is. I was just no. You just gonna twist my
It
shit and
worked
it's
for
gonna have to
me.
work.
Yeah.
Because all I think of is a latch hook rug. I used to do them when I was a kid. So
Some people,
I have another grandbaby.
yeah, I heard you got two now.
No, I have three.
You got three. It's been that long.
No, I had two when we was the last time we hung out, and she was pregnant, so she had Blake the day after Christmas. So it's three, two
Wow,
girls and a boy.
that's
Hmm.
crazy. Congratulations.
Thank you, because it's been a minute,
Where's
man,
my
since we
buddy
talked.
at? Where's the
Don't talk him up. You talking about Bakari? Don't talk him up. We be going through it with him every night because he doesn't like to stay upstairs in his bed. So what he does is he tries to sneak out, and then like he closes their door, and if they don't say nothing, then he knows they sleep, and then he come down and find me.
Oh, really?
Uh, okay, Courtney, I've seen quite a few of you Caucasians with the locks, and they are hilarious, right? So what he waiting for right now is for him to sneak down, and then he gonna show up. If we don't feel on him for over an hour, you'll see him.
Really?
You, wait a minute, Courtney was an island boy. Remember what? Have you seen the island boys with them little blonde dreadlocks? That was Courtney. Courtney, you was an island boy before the island boy.
She said I was a teenager. You know what's funny is one of my friends. He's what is he? I'm trying to think. I think he's Vietnamese, and he has locks, and his locks go down his back. I was like, dude, your hair is so straight. Like, and he said he had to do the instant locks in order to do it. So
What's
it's all
instant
his.
locks?
So it can be
What's instant locks?
done.
What's instant
The
locks?
tool. You have to use the tool, and you have to like. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a tool. You got to use a tool and lock it. So it's like you're going through and everything.
Mm, mm,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Hey,
Nah, I'm doing
Morgan.
all that. Hey, Morgan.
I
Right?
know
Okay,
you're
she had.
not.
Okay, hey, Anisha. Hi,
Sister Lock.
Pauline. Okay.
Sister Lock.
Woo, sister life. Mm-mm. See, my problem is also I have little
Yes,
patience.
Sister Locks are beautiful.
I have little patience because I had some braids put in for us to go to Mexico, and they had to take less than 4 hours to be put in my head. I was like, anything over that, I can't handle it. So I don't have the patience for locks. Mm-mm. None of them. They too
You don't
much.
take them out.
Listen, the braids didn't last a week. I took them out in Mexico. Plus, I burnt my scalp. I had a sunburn on my scalp. I forgot to
Mm.
put sunscreen on the top of, because I had like these big braids right here, right? And so I had stripes, I had red stripes in my scalp.
Oh,
I was like, this shit. And then I went back outside the next day. I didn't know it was sunburn, but then I went out in the sun the next day, and it was like my scalp was
hmm.
sizzling. I went back upstairs and took that shit out. I was like, mm-mm. So it was a waste of $150.
I knew it was gonna be like close to 200 that you just wasted.
Mm, yeah, I wasted it. 'Cause they didn't even last a week. It was
That's,
sad. It was sad. It was sad. It was pathetic. It was sad. All right, so let's hear about some
that's
extremely expensive
crazy.
fragrances that you've gotten lately. Because I know your stuff is like $350 a bottle. So what have you got, Jerry? Show us something.
Oh, I ain't get nothing. One of my favorite perfumers is in here. I could talk about some of the ones that I got from him
Okay, what you got from Vincent? I got
on
some
this
too.
on this. I got a
Which
couple
ones are
things
those?
from Vincent.
What you got from Vincent? What's them?
I got a couple. The Revs. It's Revs de Papillion. I believe that's what it's called.
Okay.
Can you see it? Is my camera
Uh, I can't
freaking
see.
out?
Yeah, your camera freaking out.
I know my camera. My bad.
That's fine.
Oh, you pause and come in. And then this one is Faux Evero, or is it? Did I say that right? Evil. My
I'll
bad.
stop. I
Faux
saw
Evil.
that one.
Look, Vincent, I'm chopping these up. I know I chopped the names up. I didn't say it.
That's because he can't put
I
nothing
say it
in
all the
English
time.
for his
But
people.
I really, I know. I'm like, give me an English name.
Right?
But you know,
Can I get
I
something?
love his fragrances.
Okay, so wait a minute. Check it out. Look, I gave him his own stand. That's how many I have now.
How many you got?
I don't know, 30 something.
Oh, I got you beat. I'm in the 50s.
Okay, well, of course you have. You've been with Secret Squirrel longer than me. I'm saying also known as Vincent. Yeah, I don't know how many years. It's
Yeah.
30 something up there. But
Yeah, I'm in the
did
I'm in
you?
the actually I think I'm in the 60s. My bad. I'm in the
I'm sure you are. You've been with Vincent for a long time. Um, okay, so I'm waiting for mine. I just ordered mine. the other day, yesterday. I think I ordered yesterday.
Ooh.
He said you ordered that. You ordered another one.
Ooh,
Men's Le Orange, Men's Le Orange Pouvant Revers.
I know. That is right. I was like,
I,
ugh. I
I
saw
know.
it.
All I
I
know is
was
what.
like, look,
All I know
it
is
looks like it smells
it say
good.
angel. I know. All I
Look,
know is it say angels in
just
there someplace.
it. No, Mimes les
Angers is angels.
Anges
Right. We need
Brevet
D to come.
River.
River. Pouvant
Right, exactly.
Revers. Did you get? Oh, but he does have some apple woman jasmine.
I knew I was gonna
Apple
mess it
woman.
up.
Do you have apple? Did you get apple woman jasmine? I knew you would have that one because that's so you.
Mm-hmm. This, mm, yeah. Um, this one is just dope. I love the way this one smells. You know what's so crazy about it is that I get a lot of the fruitiness from this fragrance, but then it kind of goes into a different direction. It's really nice.
I was almost right. I said Menles
Really, really good.
Ange pour Rivet. I don't know.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
that. I had I was like mine.
Huh?
Mhm. I said the second I saw the notes, apple, rum, and jasmine, I was like, that's mine.
Hmm.
And this one is just
I don't know what I ordered. I ordered the
this one
new
is just
rose
really
one. I ordered the new rose one, and I don't. I didn't even put another one down. I
okay.
don't even know. Did I? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I know I got the new rose one. I don't know. That's it. That's all I know. That's all I know.
These these two are really nice, but I think these lean more masculine in my opinion, but just really nice, very suave.
Right. Yeah, because I was at those. I
Flavorship
said,
Saturday, okay.
um, I knew I saw those and I was like, they look like they. I wouldn't want those. I already have succubus. I got last time J. Paul Reveille and Apple Woman Jasmine, the last one. Thank you, Vincent, because you see, I forgot. I just
Okay. Oh,
okay.
she was just like, oh, okay.
I think the last time he had a sale,
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I just put one down and was like, whatever you want, whatever. I get whatever. I do need to get the next time he does a sale. I need a new Edolan because I'm almost out.
All right,
You know,
whatever
it's
you
like
want
now
to
I'm
do.
like,
Hey, if anybody hasn't, you gotta try.
yeah. So
Okay. What what, let me see what you got.
um so what I
This
got?
is a me party.
I, no, I got some stuff. I
Okay.
mean, because we ain't talked it forever. I
I
have.
know.
I finally bought guidance because I was able to get
Nice.
a decent deal
How's
on
that
it.
smell? What is it like?
It's kind of hard to describe. It's got a little pear in it. It's got some nuttiness to it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. My son-in-law loves this on himself because I had one of those packs from Sin Explorer, and I gave it to him. Remember when they were giving us the whole set from Sin Explorer? And I gave it to him, and he loves this on himself. So I got to give him like 10 mils off of it. But um, I don't know. I can't even explain this one yet. You know how Amawaj is. You can't really explain it too well in the beginning. But it's kind of,
Right. Because it changes. It's one of those things. It kind of
What did you think of Succubus, uh, Faith? Look, this is a Vincent party. Okay, this is a Vincent party. It looks like a squat arena. These these are made off of what is it? The Arabic. It's a building. They're based on a building in the country. Something I can't remember because I did read up on it, and this is the shape of their bottles is based on a building. Um, the two different ones. Yes, to you do. We ride for JC too. Um, but so, okay, so I got that. What else did I get? I've been on this Trusardi thing because they had them on sale. So I've been buying these. I got like four of these just recently.
Mm-hmm.
This is the this is the one that you would like though.
Okay. Are
What is
those
that? No, let
like
me find the one I think you.
because they're like they kind of look like they're light, you know? I okay. Because I was gonna say I know you can't
This
judge a juice by its color, but it looks really light.
no, this is the one that you would like. This is the one that you would like. That was floral. You wouldn't like that. This one is called.
Something I would like. Is it a
It's a
dog?
dog. It's supposed to be a greyhound.
Ah, okay.
Greyhound. So this one
Nice.
is called the Courtyards of Castello something something, right? This one is it's honeyed rose. It's got a lot of honey in it. This is more gourmet. It's like a honeyed rose. It's real sexy, real sexy. This one will be of them that you like. Yeah, there's also another one that has plum in it. Someone said they got I think it's got plum and cardamom. That I want to get that one next because they got them right now super cheap. These are under $100. So I got like four of them.
Oh, okay. I like stuff under $100. Just because
What?
you said that, I picked up a whole bunch of Christopher Lee fragrances.
Who is
You
this?
ever heard of Christopher Lee?
Uh-uh. You know you be knowing everybody.
So Christopher Lee is he's also a YouTuber. But he created his own fragrances. So the I do. I do. These are under $100. See? See? So sophisticate, then there's so these were like, if I'm not mistaken, I think these were like 59 or 49, something like that. Did he play Drake?
That's what I
Not
thought.
that Christopher
That's
Lee.
what that's what I thought too. That's what Christopher Lee I knew. I was like, hey, he did? Okay. I was on the
No,
same thing.
but
I
these are
was
actually really nice. These are actually really nice, but they smell like other stuff.
okay. Okay, yeah,
You
it's like,
know,
oh, okay.
at the end of the day, it's hard for me to find something like, you know what I mean? Just is
Yeah,
what it
no,
is.
I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, but this one
But
you
if you
might
like
like
cheap,
though. This,
these are
this one is a good one too. This one has the notes on it because this was 50 something dollars because it was a tester and it's got the notes on the back. So the notes on this one is mandarin leaves, neroli, bergamot, heliotrope, amaretto, orris, vanilla, benzoin tears, and amber. This might not be for you, but she for me. It's nice and kind of boozy and ah, powdery and yes, okay.
okay. I was like, it kind of freaked out a little bit now. I think. I
I
hope
know it did because you was like
you
really.
love Benz.
It, Let me tell you something. Over here, when
I
it
stay
goes down
still
on
when
you,
it happens.
yes, and I can tell because you do like this. You be looking like a statue.
I'll be like, uh-oh. Stay still. Just stay still. Don't move. Don't move.
Like
You
that's
be
gonna make a
freaking out. I'm
difference.
like, don't
You be hold your breath.
breathe. Because you know when you know somebody breathe and they be like this, like I don't want to be like that in the camera, so I'll be like this. I'm like,
That
stop
does make
freezing.
sense.
That's crazy.
But at least you can see that you're freezing. If I'm freezing, I don't see it. So I'm probably looking crazy as fuck.
That's
See, you did it again. Look, he got me.
yeah, you are. That's why I let you do it. You be like this.
But I can't
LuuLuu be in
tell
the camera.
that
She
I'm
be like
freezing.
this.
Yes, I remember that.
I'm like, what are you doing?
But I can't tell on my end. I don't know that I'm frozen because it looks like I'm not freezing up on my side. So you be getting that, be all down in my tonsils and shit.
Right. Like, yep, that's
All right, what
exactly
else
what
you got?
happened.
What else you
Somebody
got
staring
other
at you
than
like,
cooking?
what's she doing?
Right.
All right. All right. So I don't know if you see what I'm doing, but I'm going by which one costs the least amount to the most. All right.
Oh
So
shit.
I
Get,
got
we
Naki.
we in for this ride.
Yep. I got Naki from Pure Noir. This one is really nice. It's like very airy and it lasts for like a good 10 hours. It's really good. Really
Of
good.
course it
I
does.
like it. I've
Of
worn
course
it
it lasts 10 hours. Listen, we know Jerry gonna roll up in here with some 300, 400, $700
Hey, it's like
fragrances.
Vincent stuff that lasts like
I do like waking up a little bit and smelling. Like if you put it on late and you wake up the next morning, you're like, oh, you move your arm and then it's there. So I do like that.
right.
He really does know how to do
Exactly.
that. Hey, Drea. Okay, so okay, I'm still listening to you.
Oh, you gonna kick it back to me? Okay. Bet. I'm a okay. Next one.
He does know how to do this. Y'all see, he's just like in position, waiting for himself to come back in. Am I doing this? Am I delayed? Hey, Drea. Um, who child? I'm trying to see what else I have. I mean, I got so much stuff. Yeah, he is frozen. Oh, he's big time frozen. Yeah, he's frozen. I'm gonna take him out and then bring him back in and see if that helps. Right, he went to sleep. Oh, he got off. Um, let's see if he comes back in because it was like he was done. It was like so. I'm hoping he just comes back in because I removed him from the stage. I didn't expect for him to be gone. I think he just got off though because he saw that he was frozen. So he might come back on. Let's see. So anyway, how y'all doing? Right, we was about to get into the like. I wanted to see what his $300 bottles look like because we know Jerry got more $300 bottles than he do $100 bottles. I am sure of that. No, he's not here. Ah, And I can't reach out to him because I'm on my phone. Shoot, if he hasn't texted me, here he goes. Oh no, no, that's not him. Okay, I'm hoping that we see him come back in because it was like really bad. Because he was dead frozen. It wasn't nothing happening. Now, okay, now come on now. We talking Jerry. Of course it was like, that was right. Right. Look, I could pull out for my cheapie. This one was 14.99, y'all. It was 14.99. But I do agree with him. Once you start really having a lot of fragrances, it is. Yeah, I think it might be that. Yeah. Um. Okay. 14.99. Okay. Right. I'm trying them out to see how they good. This one actually is good. It's called Manoy. I'm gonna talk about it in my good, the bad, and the meh. But it's kind of peach and Manoy, so you get a lot of peach in it. But and it actually lasts pretty long, with the serious overspray. So I didn't start my job today. We're supposed to start on Monday, but at this moment, my fingerprints still haven't come out, which means I'm not on payroll yet. Uh, and they get paid next week. So it's not like I have like a window to work with because I've always been getting paid on the 15th and the end of the month. Um, Manoy, Manoy, whatever it is. Anyway, um, so yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna make payroll, which is gonna be bad. Um, they're taking so long um because it's beginning of school year and it's gonna take a minute. Um, I can't. He sent me a message. Um, Menorah is like frangipani. That's what it is. It's sort of like that. I don't know about Imperial Peacock because I have wanted it. How cheap is cheap though? I've been wanting it, so I'm not sure because that was on. I've been looking. What are my thoughts on clone houses? Stuff like that. They're fine. Yes, I I can take these out. This is just me right now. Hold on. I'm gonna change it up so y'all can really hear me. Kicked him out. Oh, that ain't cheap enough for me, child. That's not cheap enough. Because for a while they had Imperial Peacock for like $100, and I didn't buy it, and I should have bought it then. Um. Okay. So now y'all can hear me. There we go. I'm back for the moment. Um. But it's like when you switch networks, they have to have them on file, and so yeah, I have to do it again. So I did it. It was 2 weeks ago. But it's the beginning of school, so there's a lot of new teachers. So it's hopefully, um, hopefully I will. Oh, here. Okay. See, let's see if he's in. Let's see. I might have to take this off. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Okay.
We're gonna see. Did it work?
Okay. We sort of can hear you now. Let's see what happens. Keep talking. Say something else.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna say something else. Cause I was so mad. I was talking about this fragrance, and next thing you know, boom, I was gone.
That
Sounds
sounds pretty
better.
good. Yes.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
It sounds good. It
Just gonna
sounded
keep
good.
talking. I'm just gonna ramble on. Ramble on. Hopefully it works. I know, right?
Just keep going. Just
As you
keep
was
talking. As long as you're here, we
okay.
got you. But yeah.
Right, right. We just gonna keep talking. We're not gonna say nothing else bad about StreamYard because they trash right now. I'm just saying, you're not trash. I'm just joking. I'm just playing StreamYard. Don't mess with, don't kick me out again. We gonna be nice. We gonna be nice. I was talking about so have you ever heard of Sweet Botswana?
No, but I'm sure it's something that you're going to tell us about. It's going to be like $255. Go ahead.
Actually, it's not. This is in the hundreds. This is in the
Okay.
low hundreds at that.
Okay.
This is actually a black perfumer. So it's from Mystery Modern Mark. I saw this a
Okay.
while back and I really wanted to pick it up because it said that it had like really sweet nuances. It was kind of in that gourmand area. So that should be their responsibility.
They're talking
Oh,
about I'm changing
you were
jobs,
talking about
and
school, weren't you?
I was talking about I'm waiting for my prince to come back, and until my prince come back, they won't put me on payroll. And if I don't have them in by tomorrow, I won't make this first payroll, which is gonna screw up my money. You know what I'm saying? Because I've changed jobs, and so I've got my last paycheck from there, and it's gonna take me off. So whew, hopefully it comes back tomorrow. But I will say, I also say it's my new jobs issue because the HR didn't send it to me till late. They could have sent me. I could have done these fingerprints in June because I got hired in in May. So if they had sent this to me then, I would have just did it then. They never sent it to me. They swear they did, but they didn't because I went through all my emails. Uh-oh. You still there, Jerry? Because you look. Oh my God, he looks frozen, y'all. Did he freeze up? It kicked him out again, y'all. No, it's charter, and it would be the same. You know, the thing is, because it goes through CPS, they do their stuff first, right? Right. Yeah, you say gourmand. Jerry does a sparkle dance. I'm not so much anymore. Um, Kicked him out again. Um, because yeah, it kicked him out. Cause dang it, boy, we was just getting started good. Um, yeah, so it's frustrating at this point because now I'm just kind of like dangling. I mean, I know they're going to come back fine. They always do. It's just a matter of when. And so, will they be able to get me a checkout? Because I'm like, sis, I know it looked promising. It did. It did. Right. So, anyway, so, well, we can still talk. We can still talk. Um, so, y'all should thank Kelly because Kelly um has she has helped me not do something snarky. I have a tendency toward a little snark. So I'm working on not being a snarky. So there's a so I'm I was I'm gonna do a I'm doing a video, but it's not gonna have a snarky ass part to it. So yeah, yeah, and he just sent me a message. It did kick him out. Right? So no, it's not. No, I'm gonna do a video. I'm actually doing videos. Okay, well, there will be snarkiness, but I'm just right. See, he said that trash comment about StreamYard, and it kicked him out. See, you guys to be nice to these. You guys to be nice because we know AI is involved, and AI be listening. The AI be listening. The AI listens. The AI listens. Right, right. My snark will be embedded. It won't be my usual in your face snarky shit. Okay. Eh, yeah. So it'll be a little more embedded. It won't be it's just like overt and in your face. Well, how about this? However, I will say this. I am noticing that a subject matter that I talked about recently is being low key copied. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Jerry. Look at Jerry. Jerry. You shouldn't have talked about StreamYard, man. You should not. Okay, here I come. We're going to try to put you back in, man. See, let's see what happens.
I'm done. I'm done. If it
Okay,
does it,
if it kicks you out this time, we just going to give up.
we just gonna give up this time.
You sounding good for now.
I'm
Speak
going to the
fast.
most expensive. I'm going to the
Okay, here
most
we go.
expensive. Okay, so we got Roca. We got Roca from Christian Provenzano. This is nice. We got Lovers
Oh,
from Louis
yeah. He go. Wait a
Vuitton.
minute. This Negro done busted out the Louis Vuitton. How much was that? 4.95.
Three something. Uh Guerlain, Cherry Oud. This was four.
Okay. See,
What
I
else
can't
did I
mess with them.
get?
I can't mess with
Conrad.
none of them. I can't mess with none of them. Okay, go ahead. What's that?
You can't.
Mm-mm. Right? Right. Oh, he's stunned at his finest, honey.
I
Jerry
know.
stuns now.
I'm like, maybe it'll go
When we say stunting on the hoes,
through.
Jerry say less. When we say Jerry stun on them hoes, he be like, say less.
All right. Okay. I'm like, please. I just keep talking. I'm pushing through. Like, please stream. All right, let
Oh
me
shit.
stay on. I'm sorry.
Jerry takes stunting on the hoes to
It's
new heights.
like, I don't know, StreamYard.
Is that
Can
a
y'all hear
city
me?
rhythm, I
Can you
see?
still see me?
Yeah. Is that a city rhythm?
Yes.
Puerto Rico?
Puerto
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Rico.
Okay, here's what's happening now, right? It's not now you kind of slow, so it'll be like, uh-oh, shit, y'all.
Let me live my
Damn it.
um it's it was mystery make it's this one.
Can you type it? Because we can't hear your
It's
ass.
freaking out. Okay. Okay.
Before I kick you out again. Listen, I can't afford Guerlain or I just can't afford Guerlain and Louis Vuitton right now. There we go. Mystery Modern Mark. Okay. I have to be honest though, I'm kind of like I'm on the fence with gourmands because some of them just ain't working for me. Right? She was trying to get that name felt. They starting to like make my stomach turn a little bit.
Do they? Yeah.
If they're a little too
It
sweet,
depends on. I think. Yeah, if they're too sweet,
I find it that I
right?
do like caramel.
Welcome.
remember,
You like
remember when
caramel? Welcome. You got mail.
you had that. Get on AOL. You couldn't get no phone calls.
Right. Right. That photo be coming in. You be like, please, please let me get the whole photo. And it
like,
cut off at the neck.
you be touching that photo. You like this. You be big. Come on, come on, come on, come on, right?
Right. Right.
Listen. Wait a minute.
And what's
Hold up.
crazy is my internet.
Hold up. Listen. I thought I was bougie. I got a second line strictly for the internet. I got that second line because I was like, I need to be able to have my phone on. 'Cause
Mine is only time. It's something about StreamYard. Whenever I use StreamYard, it always jacks up. It doesn't matter, and everything is fast. That's the crazy part.
right.
Yeah.
Somebody called when you was
Oh,
online.
oh, I forgot. I got this.
What's that?
It's Attraction Fatale. This is that Reisinger curly, what is it? Curly Scents, her fragrance.
Which Carly? Okay, which one? Which one is that
You
one?
don't
Is that the blonde or the dark haired one?
the blonde.
Oh, I wouldn't know because I never watch her. She's annoying to me. I can't stand her. She's so annoying to me. I can't watch her. No, it's not the
No, this is her own. She did her own.
but this
So
is the blonde hair
I
who
want to
always wears
see this.
crop tops, right?
Right, that says like the whole, yeah, exactly. And then she talks about, oh, you got to do all of these sprays. Well, this smells like Tom Ford fragrance.
Which one? How much you
You
pay
are
for that?
extreme.
Mm, I don't.
One something. It was like one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think everybody else is paying like two something, and then I got on it when it was like I was able to get it for like one something. It was like
So,
180 something like.
so what are the people saying about it? Because like I said, I never watch her. Never.
Um, I think so. Of course, my problem is I have so many things and I've smelled so many things that you can't. It's like unless you're a super niche brand, like you'll never get anything past me because I'll be like, oh, I've smelled that before. Um, Everybody's saying like safe things, and I was like, I'm about to buy this, and I'm about to tell the truth, and that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna tell the truth, get on, and be like, here, this is this. You could also there's a fragrance from uh I'm trying to remember the name of the company. But they have like a cherry on top. The fragrance house has a fragrance called cherry on top.
Oh,
But they
Moresque. No. You
no,
talking about you talking about what's her name? Rihanna.
yeah, Rirana. So Rirana has a fragrance that smells like almost exactly like this for way less, for like 120.
Mm-hmm.
Um So you could technically get that fragrance. Does this smell good? Yes. What's up, Alicia? Does this smell good? Yes. Is it worth what I paid? That's an argument. You know,
Right.
if
Right.
I didn't have it, it like if I had never smelled it before, if I didn't
Right.
have the original, then
Right.
I'd be like, oh, okay, all right, but
Yeah.
Tom Ford fragrance,
Right.
like,
And I think sometimes we have to remember that when we're talking about fragrances, especially
mhm,
like you really, 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 really like I'm not so much because I'm forgetful and shit. But
yeah,
a lot of times I try to look at fragrances not from the lens of what is like for me and think
hmm,
about other people because not everybody buys like we do, you know, and
right,
a lot of people that watch you don't buy like us. But like you
right,
could honestly say if it smells like Tom Ford, some people might have it because a lot of people because Tom Ford is a very commercial fragrance house, so people would have that one, and that's not one of the private lines. So therefore,
can you put
so
G's question up?
he could answer that because I can't because I don't do $400 fragrances.
Here's the thing. Is anything worth something to you? So some fragrances to me I think are worth $400 because it depends on what that fragrance does, how long it lasts, if it provides me the type of confidence that I'm looking to have with that fragrance, then of course it's going to be worth that. I mean, is a steak worth over $100? To me, no. I don't eat steak, so I don't. I would never look at it from a monetary value that like everybody talks about. What's that wagyu junk? I don't want that. But everybody else, it just depends on you. So for me, depending on what the fragrance is, and I have some fragrances that I absolutely love and would pay more for. Those fragrances would be worth that amount.
Please
I think
don't.
you have some fragrances that are worth that for sure. I'm happy with. I told you there's a couple fragrances that I would rebuy, and I have a fragrance of yours doesn't that you don't make anymore because you don't have the materials for, and I am very cautious about spraying it, but I absolutely love it, and it lasts for over 24 hours.
And I
But it's
agree
not.
that I would pay more I think, but I also look at the price point is 140 for a 50 mil. So I'd say that's a good space to be in.
Mhm.
Um, And I will agree with you on that. I think it is all about what your perspective is and what it is to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think too often, like for me, I'm not gonna pay $400 for a fragrance. I'm just not, and I stay away from them because I don't want to fall in love with them. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain brands that I just don't look. Is it 70 mil? Well, shut your mouth. Then yeah, you go up a little more. Yeah, you could go up. I didn't even know that. I didn't know what I was getting. I just knew I was buying. But it's like so interesting is that we have every people want to say that something costs too much because it's not something that they would pay for. You know what I'm saying? Like I stay away from Krigler and all these brands that are very expensive, Clyde Christian and all them, because I feel like I don't want to get caught up trying to buy those brands. So I don't even try them. So I know where I'm willing to pay, right?
Mhm.
For fragrances. Now, um, I might pay more for something else. And so I'm saying I totally agree with you. It's like I think too often people are getting caught up in the it's not worth 400. Well, it might not be worth 400 to me, right?
Right.
But it might be worth 400 to you, and that's right. So
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's all about the worth to you as opposed to that. And I think, oh, thank you for giving me that because I'm going to do a whole video on that. Um,
Ms. V.
because like I was saying about the whole thing about overconsumption and how everybody's saying
Right.
these influencers are making us buy things and everything. We ain't making you buy a goddamn thing. You buy the shit that you want to. You spend the money on what you want to. But I think that this overconsumption conversation is now just a way to shame people. It's just a huge way
Yep.
to shame people. And so
it's like we live in time and space where people want to tell you that you're to figure out a way to make you feel bad about something. And that's honestly the way it feels like. Everybody trying to make you feel bad about some shit. You do too much. You do too much. Just like people who say things about us having all these fragrances. People have cars. I mean, that it's like, because I was like looking at, so I saw something with Jay Leno. We know Jay Leno has an amazing car collection.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now, do I want that car collection? Do I say it is excessive? It's not. It's not for Jay Leno money, and
Right.
it's for his stuff, and it's what makes him happy. He loves him. That's his thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we need to get out the space. Like, I mess with you, but I know that's what you're gonna buy. You buy stuff like that. I'm not, right?
Yeah.
So
I think also too, for me, I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find some, and then going to one of G's comments. I don't think any of us would know the difference if you switch the bottles or if you switch the fragrances and then have like that specific bottle or whatever. So it's marketing. It's like the availability of something. I'm looking for something that, one, not many people have, and two, something that's going to stop me from buying. I haven't
so you
found any fragrance
so
that
you
has.
basically you're like a crack addict. You chasing that high. That's what you're
Yeah,
doing. That's
I'm
what you just
chasing
said.
a high.
You
Yeah,
chasing the high. And
I am.
now, when I say this, I agree, because I will say this, that the influencers, they're getting them. But here's the thing: we can only make you buy if you choose to spend your money. When I talk
Right.
about your fragrances or anything, it's the same thing. We only get you to buy if you say, okay, I'm going to listen to you and spend my money. Now,
Hmm.
I think that some of the stuff they say, and I grapple with this, and I will say this from a doing content vibe, is that I grapple with talking about something. Like, I know me, I'm not good at with talking about something that I really don't believe in. Like, for instance, I'm gonna use this as a example.
Hmm.
This damn luxury body butter that Big Beer Business and a few of them are talking about, it's $90
Hmm.
for 5 ounces. Now,
No, no.
I'm not going to do that, right? But I could never
Mhm.
be that person promoting that. Even if I
Mhm.
had the large audience, I wouldn't promote that shit because I think it's stupid as fuck, and I'm not going to buy it myself. So I look at it from the standpoint as, would I spend my money on it? Would I buy this thing? Because I get shit. You get stuff like, oh, will you promote this? And I look at it like, no, because I
Mhm.
don't want it. So there is a fine line that happens, right?
Mhm.
That we either do it, we promote something because we really like it, whether we get
Yeah.
it free or not. Because let's just be honest, I get JC's fragrances all the time free. He sends me boxes of fragrance. I got a bunch of them, but I also will tell him if it ain't good. Like, I told him a couple of them, and he had to pull back because we was like, no. So I'm willing to say that. So,
Right.
but I would spend my money on it. So I always look at things like that. Like, would I spend my money on it? Would
Mm.
I? Yes or no? And if I'm not willing to, I don't want it. Like, and that
Right.
goes with even now purchasing my own fragrances, because, like,
Mm.
I'm still doing content.
Yeah.
If I was really talking about trying to, like, really do content, I would still be buying Middle Easterns. I've stopped
Yeah.
buying them. I said I can't buy this shit no more, and I'm not
Right.
buying them now. Even though I look at them and they don't sound good, I'd be like, I really am on this. No, I'm not buying that shit. I've put a line in the sand. I'm not
Yeah.
buying it anymore because it was just too much, and it's like, I'm over it. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think if you're over a specific scent profile too, um, that can really do it. Like, for instance, I think I know. So as I've been like smelling all these things, I've kind of thought about if I ever made a fragrance, or I would have to make 5 fragrances. It would have to be at least 5. And within those 5, I would make sure that I hit what I'm trying to smell. But see, that may not necessarily be for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So
And I mean, just like me, like I said, I'm kind of like, some gourmands I like. But like right now, let me just say this: the TikTok girls, the YouTube, all they're living for the gourmands. That's all they're talking about: gourmand,
mhm.
gourmand, gourmand. And I'm not there anymore, you know.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um, right. So it's like but if I wanted to be popular, I would continue
Mhm.
to buy the gourmands. But then what do I do with them? I got to get rid of them. So now I'm being honest. Like honestly, I bought a house of oud, and I think I'm gonna get rid of it because I'm like,
I
no,
don't
this
like
ain't.
how food. I don't even buy anything from them. Just like I so here's the thing. I like Initio. I have Narcotic, Delight. I have it. Um do I love it now? No, I don't. I kind of I'll get something, I'll spray it a few times and I'll be like, meh. And then I'll come back to it maybe like months later and I'll be like, oh, you
Mhm.
know what? This was cool. This was easy. Now that Puerto Rico hits. This is this is like summer in a bottle. So anytime I get
Okay,
sad, I spray it. I spray it. So
you spray it. Okay, okay. And by the way,
mhm.
we're here. See, we set the love to StreamYard. You're
Yeah,
doing
we
good.
said no. Yeah, just keep talking. Shh, don't.
Right.
Shh.
And I have a thing. I'm not necessarily addictive about it, but I have a
Mhm.
completionist vibe. So I'm working on my completionist vibe because my completionist vibe would tell me, "Oh, you need to keep buying because you just missing these two from this brand." Uh,
Yeah.
right. And I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm always conflicted about things, and so that's why I try to stay in my lane because it's like so interesting because I can see that
Yeah.
the the flossing is real right now. The flex is so real right now because they are really working hard on getting these free fragrances, and so it's it's really, especially now on the female side, because it's so competitive and everybody's trying to be seen, and so then everybody's doing the same things over and over again and talking about the same fragrances over and over again. So like where your thing is, you're chasing your high, you know what I'm saying, like you're trying to get to that high. My thing is
Right.
always, I love finding things that really a lot of people ain't talking about. Right.
Mhm.
So that's my thing. And that's where I have to watch myself. Cause I'd be like, ain't nobody talking about this. I want it, you know. Right. And that's my thing. So like where yours is, you trying to get this, you feel like you chasing that high, that one that's gonna be just the one.
Yep.
Whereas
The
my
one.
thing is, I'm looking at it like, ooh, but ain't nobody talking about this. I'm the only one talking about it. Now, does that make for good content? Does that make for popular content? Because that's what it is. It's not that it's not decent. I think my content is good, but
Yeah.
it's not popular content. And so
Mhm.
there was a space, and that's probably where you pretty much gonna be, where you have to go, do I care about being popular, or do I just want to do this because I like doing it, right? And if people watch, it's fine. I, and that's where I've had to get myself to, because I know I'm not going to be popular because I'm
Right.
not doing the popular things. Like I'm not running out and buying every brand new designer fragrance that comes out. you
Yeah.
know I'm not running out to buy every I I haven't bought any Bath and Body Works this year. It's almost all gone, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I
Mhm.
have, So it's like you watch yourself. But if I did more Bath and Body Works, if I did more Middle Eastern, I'd have more
Yeah.
views. Hey,
Yeah.
Claudia, how are you?
Hey, Claudia. Um, so I know exactly what you're talking about, and then what you said as well. I noticed that my view count goes down if I don't talk about something that's super popular. Like, I have the stuff, but I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather talk about stuff that nobody else has that I think smells spectacular on me, depending on what I'm wearing for work or what I'm wearing out, different things like that. However, whatever my style is how I like to wear a lot of my fragrances for. So, you know,
Exactly. And so
yeah.
you find that, and so I had to just go like, you know what, it's just going to be what it's going to be. And I'm going to enjoy my fragrances because I'm not going to be buying everything just so I can have it, because then you got to get rid of that shit, because that's what it was getting to. It was like, okay, now I got to get rid of this shit,
Yeah.
that I don't want and everything. Um,
Appreciate you. Yeah.
Thank you, baby. But what I'm saying is like my growth won't be the same, right? Let me tell you why I say this. Because my right now it's like at 3,990 something. And it's been sitting there and going back and forth where two people go, it'll be like 96 today, 94 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And you just
Yeah.
feel like I ain't never gonna get to 4,000.
I can't even hit a
Right?
G. I can't even hit a G. I'm like, I got to the point where I was like, forget it. I'm tired of this. I keep trying. I'm telling you everything that I like that's bomb. And if I don't talk about what's that one brand, if I don't talk about like any of these super cheapy brands, then nobody really want to listen to me. So
Oh yeah, if you're not talking right now, if you're not talking about Middle Easterns, if you're not talking
yeah,
about Latapa, if you're not
yeah.
talking about Fragrance World, if you're not talking about Paris Corner, if you're not just like, cause like it was like at one point I felt myself, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get some more. And I'm on the sites, I'm like, oh, and I was like, I had to think about something like somebody's about 5 bottles that I don't even know if I really want them. Not
Hmm.
to say that I like everything that I buy, because we know we are blind buyers, right?
Yeah,
But it's like at least I bought them because I was like really interested in them. I'm
right.
not going to buy it. So, and that's what I had to stop myself from doing, was buying
Mhm.
it thinking about the content,
Right.
because this is my money. Ain't nobody giving me this shit for free.
Yeah,
Plus,
exactly.
they ain't gonna give it to me for free because I talk shit about them all the time anyway. That's why I can't get no
Right.
chaotic. I can't get no chaotic. Chaotic is not gonna put me on her PR list, right?
Nah. I was
Right.
gonna say once a lot of these people, every time I talk, depending on who I talk about, I try not to be overly negative, but what I will say is like I'll be like, okay, it smells like something. Like if you get somebody else that comes on and they lie and they say, "Oh, this is different," I'm like, bro, come on now. Come on now. Tell the truth. Just be like, it's similar to this. It may have tiny nuances, but it's this. It's like stop playing. Like stop playing. Give me something that's different than what everybody else has, or make it better. Like if you're gonna copy it, make it better. You
Right.
know? Because I'm cool
Right.
with like there's some old fragrances that I would love to come back. What is it? There's a diesel fragrance that I wish would come back from back in the day. There's so many fragrances. It's like go revamp those. Don't revamp something that's been out for 5 years and then you want to try to redo it.
How about this? How many BR540 dupes are we gonna have? And then on top
So
of it, how many people are going to do videos on all the BR540 dupes they can find and which one is the best one?
that's well, that was kind of done a long time ago. And you know what's so funny is everybody tried to say that this fragrance was similar to BR540. I'm like, it's nothing. It's nowhere close. It's not even in the same wheelhouse. To be honest with you, this is a very feminine fragrance that I'm probably going to pass into my wife, but I just hate the fact that I spent a lot of money on it, and I don't. You know how you
It's
just be
okay.
like,
Just give it to her. Just give it to
you be
her.
like, look here, I'm gonna leave this in my cabinet, but you can use it, but it's gonna be in my cabinet.
You better give that to your wife.
No, I
You,
can't. Hey, but lovers though, whew, lovers. I'm loving this fragrance. Like I can't believe it smells as good as it does. So good. It's super fresh and it smells masculine to me. It's fresh, masculine, like perfect. And my coworker, one of them, she like can't handle a lot of fragrances. So I have to be very picky and choosy about what I wear, you know.
what is it? She said they bother her or something.
Yes. So I have a whole bunch of fragrances that I can wear to work, and then I got
Right.
like a
Right.
whole list that I can't. So
Well, yeah, your big beastie ones that last for 17,500 hours. Yeah,
I
those are the
like
ones you
them.
can't wear.
I
Those are the
like them.
ones you can't wear. Let me see something that I was love, even though you will never love them and the stuff that I love.
What that I would never love. I got. Where's this other
No,
one?
no, that I'm saying like my stuff that you would be like, no, thank you.
Oh,
So I
you
got
know what?
Ramon Monagal's "Kiss My Name."
Oh, I actually wanted to. I wanted to grab that at one point. You know, I forgot. I forgot I
This
bought
is
some
you
Talia
don't want it. This is
Farrow.
a honey floral. You don't want this. This you be giving it to your wife because it's a honey floral. It is
What
so
is?
I love
Um,
it.
I forgot I bought some Talia Farrows too.
Did you? I don't mess with him. You know.
Yeah, yeah. That's still. I mean, he's still a homie. You know, I mess with a lot of folks. You know, but he was still cool with me. I never had a problem with him.
No, I just didn't really like his fragrances.
Oh, these actually. I mean, he's coming up. I think he's coming up. Is he on Vincent level? No,
Well, yeah.
but he's coming up. You know, I feel like everybody has
No,
like
you got to grow. You got to start someplace and then grow from there.
yeah, and he doesn't price his stuff really high or anything like that. His stuff
No,
is
right,
still around the $40 range, which is perfectly fine. You know what I mean? But
right.
when you start to talk about like smoothness and a fragrance, different things like that. So
Now,
yeah,
remember when we met up with Amina? I haven't talked to her in forever, and I had on the
mhm,
Alien Goddess, and you really liked it.
yes,
So now I have the Alien Goddess. This is Flora, no, Super Floral. This one
okay,
wouldn't necessarily. This is more floral. It still kind of got that vibe like the Alien Goddess, but it is a little more floral. Because I've been in a floral thing lately. I've really been florals, powdery, musky. That's been
mhm.
kind of my vibe lately.
But tuberose was like your thing, and tuberose
Oh,
and jazz kind of
yeah,
play
they
in
like
that.
florals. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So isn't that same realm? Um, I'm a big fan of Jasmine on Women. I think Jasmine on Women just that is, I could like you walk past me, I'm like, oh my lord. Mm,
Yes, like my Jasmine exclusive. Remember that was one of the ones that we did the when we did our mystery ones and you fell in love with that one. That
yeah,
Mancera.
yeah. I was gonna
That
say
one is
anything.
good though. That's good though.
Yeah. Anything that's floral, I like. I typically it depends on what it is. Too much tuberose is, and too much jasmine is like
There's
what is
never too
that?
much too long or Jasmine in my life.
Like, did you hear about all the new fragrances that are coming out like really, really soon? Like everybody's coming out with something new.
But
They're coming out
yes,
with new.
yes, I've been
There's a
hearing
new
about it.
city exclusive for Layla Beau, Mexico. I want to smell it so bad. Creed has 3 new fragrances coming out. You know what? It's so
Oh,
so I
damn it.
I
Damn it.
did it freak out? Right?
It
Okay.
did. Okay, you back. You back.
We ain't even say nothing. Yep,
We didn't say
good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. What is in the fragrances of the brand Erosia? That a lot of them are 700. I'm not a big friend. I'm not a big fan of. Well, as I say that, I'm looking at my Rosia fragrances. I was like, I'm not a big fan of Rosia, but I do have like some. I got some stuff, but I didn't. Here's the thing: I don't pay full price for those, like the Rosias and stuff like that. I'll usually get like somebody will sell me like a partial, and I'll just keep a partial because I'm never gonna use it that much. I probably want to spray it twice, and I'll probably resell it or.
Mm-hmm.
So it just really depends. Rosia also is like very old world. I feel like I'm not 100% a fan. Which part was I talking about? Oh, with Jasmine. I think Jasmine on a woman is so much better than it is on a man. And I don't know what it is. Like whenever I wear Jasmine, if there was like Jasmine and mint, then I think that it may work a little bit better. You know,
How is the
honestly,
Apple Woman Jasmine on you?
it's good, but it smells better on her. That's what I
Okay.
say. It's just like it smells 100 times better on her than it does on me.
Okay.
For me, it just doesn't. I get more of the apple and rum. So Dusty
Yeah,
Old
see, for
Book.
me, I get the you're right, because on me I get the jasmine a lot too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. On women, you get a lot of jasmine. So I got Manhattan, I put it up, and then I got like the Harrods exclusive, and they smell so old. You know, like I'm not trying to smell my age. Like
Well,
hell
hell,
no.
I better not be trying. I be. Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm,
Mm-mm. I'm trying to
mm-mm.
smell, trying to go backwards, trying to smell. Yeah, trying to go backwards.
That blue jasmine does smell beautiful. I tried it. I'm waiting for it to be really cheap, but and I'm sorry. I was no. I kind of love some vintage, but yeah,
Yeah,
when you get to be about my age, you start wearing vintage. People will be like, "Oh, she wearing that old lady. That old lady wearing that old lady perfume." So you're right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't look your age, so that's the whole point. And you're not trying to look your age. The second you smell your age, you look your age.
So so desiccated flesh on.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I'm not trying to smell super old. So I just, as long as it gives me like a little bit of youthfulness in the fragrance, I'm good. I don't know. To be honest with you, I wonder if that's the case, or maybe there needs to be something that kind of like pushes that jasmine and makes it actually like push through. Um like maybe like a really good green fragrance with jasmine as like the base and the as the top and the mid or something like that. I don't know. But
So
I would
speaking of
love to.
tuberose
Hmm.
and gardenia, so I have a gardenia, some flower. I have a gardenia growing outside. Get that out. And I actually have some tuberose. So I'm waiting for them to flower. I've got like 3 of them that are about to flower. One definitely. So I cannot wait to have tuberose flowering in my front on my porch. Right.
Kelly, my wife is very brutally honest about the fragrances that I wear. And she'll tell me that I smell like, the inside of she say, what did she say? I smell like a geriatric man's pants or some crazy stuff. Like she basically said it smells like ass. That's what she would tell me. Like,
Okay.
in so
Okay.
many
So
words.
in a very colorful way, you smell like ass. Okay. I
Yeah,
get it.
she'll say it like super crazy, or she'll be like, you smell like the inside of somebody's mouth after they ate burgers for like hours or something. She'll say something super crazy about whatever the smell is, and you be sitting there thinking like, damn, why you explain it like that? Like now all I can think about is what you just
Right.
said,
Right.
and I'll never wear it again. So yeah, she is definitely cold blooded. She will. That's why sometimes I gotta wait. I'm like, ugh, wait before I ask you. A little bit, yeah, she is. She is.
Of course, this is true. I
Oh,
mean, right now, fragrances are a flex. Especially, don't be in the fragrance groups on Facebook. They are brutal. They are brutal.
yeah,
So yes, yes, they're buying them for a status symbol. Most definitely, everything can be used as a status symbol. I mean, we saw, designer bags, designer shoes,
yeah,
fragrances. Anything can be. The thing about fragrances is that it is the more least expensive of the luxury flex, if you think about it, makeup and fragrance. Because when you start talking about purses and you're buying real purses, those are thousands of dollars. Whereas you can buy a $300 bottle and people be like, you spent that much? So it gives you that feeling. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah, it's definitely a flex. That might be true. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna see what happens.
I'm okay. But twice.
Okay, you coming back. Okay. Right.
You froze for me.
You
I
froze
know.
too.
That's what I'm like. I'm blinking twice. I'm okay. I know. We both froze. I was like, uh-oh.
Blink twice if you're okay.
I'm blinking. Right. Blinking hard too.
Let me tell you something, Jerry. This is why I miss you, because you're the only person who go live with me other than Vincent and JC. People, because I can't get creators to go live with my black ass.
Yeah, I don't understand why not. I think it's because people are afraid. I'm such a people person anyways. Like and then plus we Aries. I love you. So we Aries. Like it's funny how we won't talk for a minute and then you'd be like, Jerry. And I'd be like, yeah, you wanna go live? Sure, I don't care.
Right, that's exactly what happened this week. I was like, Jerry, I ain't talked to your ass in months. How you since our birthdays? The last time
Yeah,
we talked was our birthdays to say happy birthday to each other, and it was like, yeah, so let's go live. We have theories. The whole group has theories, and I have a theory, and I think the reason why is listen. Let's just be honest. We work well together because you're the you know, you're the straight guy, but you got your own vibe, right? Um, and and I think because I do this so much and I've been doing it for so long, that it can be a little intimidating doing it with somebody like me, because which is stupid because I really do try. If I'm with somebody, um, uh, when I do it with other people,
mm-hmm.
I bring myself down. I want it to be very balanced, so I don't take over, and because I know I can. I know I have a
Yeah.
takeover personality, right? So
Yeah, I could do the same thing, but sometimes you gotta have somebody who's gonna um it's like the whole Shaq and Kobe thing. We could totally be Shaq and Kobe, but I'm cool with passing the ball and I know you're gonna dunk it every time. I take some jump shots every so often. I mean, I got you. I got you.
right, right. Um,
Yeah.
I have not really asked. Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to things like that, I really don't ask people, Courtney, because over time, I mean, I have asked people and they have done it, but I can always get that feeling like they really don't want to do it again. Like if I say, so what'll happen is I'll say it again, like, hey, let's do it again, and and then they'll be like, oh, sure. You can tell even in the text, like, yeah, let's do that again. And you can vibe with it. Now, the reality is we live in a world that people ain't going to tell you the truth. So I could say, girl, you don't want to do it with me. And ain't nobody going to tell me the truth. Because then they don't want to, offend you. And they don't want to hear your mouth because we know I have a mouth. And they probably think, that I'm going to say something to them. And I really wouldn't. But I think I do have an over the top personality that can be a little off putting for people. And so I've known this all my life. And somebody told me this years ago. They said people either love you or hate your ass. Ain't no in between. And I totally get it, because you really, really like me, or you don't fuck with me. And hey, I mean,
Real
because
talk.
let's be honest, just being real, I know this for a fact. I know that a lot of creators watch me. They don't talk to me. They don't leave
Mm,
comments to me hardly. I mean, like some people do, that are chill. There's some chill ones. But I know there's a lot that watch me because of things that they say and content that they put out after some ignorant
man,
shit come out my mouth.
how many times we were going live, we were doing all that live stuff, and the next thing you know, I'm like, damn, did we just
Right,
did we tweet
exactly.
this? But they getting like so many views, and we not. I'm like, damn, we came up with that, and then all of a sudden, they other person is doing the same. I'm like, all right,
Hmm.
well, I guess that's how things work out here.
Right.
Right,
And
exactly. I
honestly,
was gonna say, because at the end of the day, you and I. Go ahead.
and I think right, and that's what I think it is that because we don't pander, like we said, like with our
Right,
content, it really has to be that I'm into it. Like for a minute I was in the Bath and Body Works and I got done with it. Then Middle Easterns, I was into them. Now I'm done with them. And so
right.
by not sticking to the things that are really popular, um, you're not gonna get those views. But they're smart enough to watch you to see what you're doing because they know they're gonna get the views from it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I get that. Hey, somebody had to do the moonwalk before Michael Jackson did it. So just saying.
Right, because Michael did not create the moonwalk. He got it from,
No,
yeah.
we know that. We
I mean, he made it famous, but he did not create the moonwalk. The hip hop boys was the rap. They was already doing it.
correct, exactly. So,
Yep.
oh, long time ago. Right, exactly. He was like, "Wait, what's that?" Cool.
Hmm.
But
Not
it's
to
cool.
say,
I mean, but if you also notice too, since we haven't been doing it, they kind of dropped off from doing a lot of that too. You noticed that, right? You noticed that?
I know. I noticed that because yeah, I know. But to be quite honest, and this is like honestly,
Yeah,
um, people doing lives take a lot. You have to be able to interact well on in a live stream. And I'll be honest, I've watched some people
yeah.
do their live streams, and I'll be like, please don't do this no more. Please don't. Please don't.
Right?
I mean, come on. I done
Like
seen
you don't
some
know
live
how to
streams. I be
really.
like, and you
I'd
know
be
what the
like,
worst live streams?
what's that?
I can't stand it when they do live streams, but they really don't talk. They don't really notice what the people are saying. Like you're looking at the comments to see what people are saying, right?
Right.
I I can't stand when they just sit there and they just be talking and they don't notice that the people are talking and then Yeah.
But
I'm
they let
like,
everybody else do all the talking in like the streams. And I was gonna tell you, I don't know if that has anything to do with signs, but I noticed that we fire signs can like multitask very well. It's probably because our brains are like all over the place, anyways. But
right,
you
right,
know, and I'm like looking at the chat, I'm talking to you, I'm doing all of this, thinking about the next thing I'm gonna talk about, like as far as fragrances. Then I noticed that
right.
you got tattoos on your arm that I didn't see, and I'm like, what are those? And they
Dude,
probably been there forever.
you know me.
I was gonna say I was like tripping. I'm like, how long did I know those were there? Like the whole time I'm sitting here thinking all of these things. I'm telling you, that's
You
how my
late as fuck,
mind
man.
works.
You late as fuck, man.
I
This
actually
thing
do.
goes.
I multitask very well, and I like jump to things all the time. That's why I'm really good at my job. I like they're like, hey, can you get this done? I'm like, I already did it. Because I already knew you were gonna ask me about it, so I already did it.
Look at you being all ahead of the game. Ahead of the game. Right? You say you got some alphabets in play.
I'm
she
just,
just, she
that's just
go.
how my mind works. I'm just crazy. Some of them have. Oh, that's true. But you know what though?
I'm not talking about the big people, Vincent. I'm not talking about the big
The
people. The
small
big
people.
people, I give them. I understand when they got a whole lot of, because when you do have a lot coming through, and I've had somewhere it's like a lot coming through, it's hard to keep up with. I will give you that. I'm talking about the struggle buses with the small people. Listen,
You got
listen.
like 15 people in your life, and you dying with 15.
Listen, if you have 100 people, you can keep up with them. I've done it. You can keep up with them to a certain extent, with even with their chat, because you can scroll. You can scroll up and down. You know what you got to do is, right. And the bigger people,
Mm-hmm.
no, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the people who be like 30 people in there. They be like, "Oh, is it about to storm?" Oh, let me tell you something. The coolest thing that happened over here, Jerry. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready
In
for this.
in Chicago.
Okay.
Listen, People's Gas did a lot of work on our block. They've been doing a lot of work over here with the
Mhm.
lines and stuff. So
Yeah.
because of it, whatever they mess up, they got to fix. So
Mm.
the blocks around us right here, like my block and the other blocks, some of the they had to put in new sidewalks. So my block has brand new sidewalks, and the easement side, everybody got side. Everybody got, so I got all we got, so I have like down, we look lush down here in the hood. We are lush because we got brand new
I'm blank.
sidewalks. You was blinking, you good, you back. um
I'm blanking.
right, baby, we got crispy new sidewalks. And like, they did the easement side, and then they did part, like me, they didn't do that because I have flowers, but then like a section of your actual yard, they did too. They put inside for the whole block, both sides. We look good. We look good. We look good. Because before, our
Okay.
sidewalks was like looking terrible, because I ain't
Okay.
out there in the
Thank you
suburbs like
for
you.
saying what you said. Yeah. Leave the barbers alone.
Huh?
I'm trying to not pay the park. And I'm trying to not pay the park, and I'm trying to find the park. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to pay the park to eat. So I gotta pay at least $15 before I even start eating anything. Crazy. I'm cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm good.
Now that is very
Unless
true.
I go to like a hood. If my life ain't in danger, if your life is in danger, you could park for free. That's the only time you can
Wait
park
a minute,
for
let me
free.
see. Say that. Speaking of that, Karen's gonna understand this one too. My favorite jerk chicken place is right on
Uh-huh.
63rd and King Drive. You know we only Uber Eats that, baby. We don't
Yeah.
never go with that shit. I would
Send
pick up
somebody else.
anything. But that one,
Send
That one
somebody
right
else.
there. It's like,
Mm-mm-mm.
I want some, but I'll pay that extra for Uber Eats because I'd rather you
Mm.
go over there and get it than me.
Right. And if it don't show up, oh, he must have got shot.
Right? If I see the car stop and pick it up and it don't make it go farther,
They didn't make
okay.
it.
But
They
let
didn't
me
make
tell
it.
you,
Prayers up. And then resend your order. Send somebody else to go get
right? That's terrible.
it. Okay.
Okay, this is why. This is why we don't. Because I am in Chicago. Jerry lives in another country outside of Chicago. He live in a whole different county from me. He lived forever. He one of them people who live in the suburbs and still say they live in Chicago. That's why.
I'm from Chicago, and I have been close to your house a couple times, going to see my mom and my sister. But the last time, here, let me tell you about a little story. I was around your house. And I went to a pop-up for my sister. Why'd I come outside and my tire was flat? But nothing on the street. Somebody done stabbed my tire on a Sunday. I was like, oh hell no, I'll never come back, especially on those Sunday. How many miles per hour were you driving?
Okay, that is not bad. I've moved, because remember about the house.
Yeah.
So my house, my block is real nice and quiet.
What about the blocks around it?
Listen, Linda.
Right, exactly.
Listen, Linda.
I gotta get there first. That's like playing red light, green light.
Listen, Linda. Okay, let's.
One of these days she gonna pop up on live and I'm just gonna walk up behind her and be like, I'm gonna take this, and then we just gonna have to do that live. It'll happen.
Here, I'm doing brunch for Labor Day weekend. It's on a Sunday though.
Oh, hell no, I ain't coming. Can I
Listen,
Uber Eats my live?
you know what, Negro? I'm telling you. Listen, we just put up a privacy fence. We
Did you?
chilling over here. We
If
chilling
I
over
can
here.
get to the privacy fence.
Hey, like I said, my block is fine. We had no problems except for my crazy neighbor across the street.
Right. I need that Elon Musk card.
Where you at again? Where you at again? What is it, Aurora or something?
Be giving my location out on I'm far enough to where I'm far.
I'm not
I'm
okay.
like,
You gotta say where you're at. Give her something close to that because Karen lives in Chicago, so she knows.
oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
So give her a suburb that's close to you.
Let's say I'm not that far from I'm not far from Woodfield. How about that?
He's west.
Yeah.
He out there. He out there. He out there.
Yeah.
He out there.
Right. I'm trying to stay out. I
I
don't
can't
have to
afford
pay
to
the
be.
park.
Okay, well, I can't afford to be out there because they don't pay teachers shit out by you.
You're wrong. Because they have you're wrong because of the district. The districts that are out here, they pay a lot.
They still don't pay as much as the city. They don't because they don't have to because teachers want to get out there and stay out there, so they don't have to pay as much. I
Right.
have to look
So
at it. I have to look at it a little bit, but nope.
because I was gonna say, yeah, because they gotta pay you hazard pay. Exactly. Thank you, Kelly. Because she got to worry about getting shot every day. You don't got to worry about that out here.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
a
I
little
like my
bit.
coins.
Maybe these
I like
kids
my
on meth.
coins. How about let me tell you this? You have to worry about them kids and right. Google absent and see how far he is from me, and then you gonna see how he be tripping. Um, um,
Far. She like a good. You like a good. I would say you're a good 33 miles away. 33, 34. But here's the thing. What y'all don't understand is that when you talk, even like let's say even if I was in the city and I was like 15 miles away, that's forever. That is forever in a day. Because it depends on where you coming from.
yeah,
Like,
it depends. Like, cause like Karen she's northwest.
oh,
And
she's
it take a
south.
minute to get over to her house.
So
But that's
Karen is
because
really closer to me, right?
kind of yes. But I'm saying like because and plus for one thing, Karen lives in the city, so it's not like
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying. Like
Yeah.
me, I'm close to the expressway, so I'm like right off the damn. I'm not that far off the damn Ryan, so
Yeah.
it don't take that much. Yeah, it could
Oh,
take. Yeah, it could take an hour getting up there, depending on the traffic. But and then you got to get on the streets, right?
man, we
So
gonna go. We gonna go to Karen's. We gonna meet at Karen's in the middle. Karen is the middle, and we just gonna do a live and have Karen on the live too.
okay, when we so I gotta carry. Okay, how about this? How about this?
What's that?
How about this?
What's
How
that?
about we do two lives? I come to you, but you first come to me. So you come to me, and then I come to you. Just tell your wife I'm coming over. I don't want your ass, so she ain't got to worry about that. We just there for talk fragrances. So she better get. So don't be getting no attitude.
You ain't gonna get no attitude. You funny, fine. If I come to you, I all right. I think I got a Kevlar vest and I got, I got my blicky. I'll be okay.
Nigga, look at this. Look at this face.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody messing with me.
see, Vincent. Hey, Vincent, that's 55 minutes, no traffic.
Yeah, that's 55 minutes, no traffic.
That's no traffic.
There's no.
That's right now. That's
You
right
gotta go.
now.
You gotta hit that sweet spot where you ain't
Right.
got no traffic.
Right.
Right?
That's no
That's it. Let me tell you the sweet spot for me though, Jerry. You ready? When we
yeah.
came back from Cabo,
Mm-hmm.
we got to the airport in Cabo. We went straight through. We had no lines, right?
Yeah.
It was like we came back on a Tuesday, so it was like really chill. You know, we got straight through, blah blah blah, right? We
Mm-hmm.
got to O'Hare.
Yeah.
We got to O'Hare. There was nobody there. Now, mind you, we took a little while walking to get all the way because you know how it is trying to get through O'Hare and
Yeah.
go through customs, right?
Yeah.
Jerry, there was no line. We went straight to the person.
How? That's crazy. Yeah, you lucked out.
It was a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. We got off the plane at like 6 o'clock. We got off. We was out of there before 7. We're getting
That
all of our luggage. We
that's
was in
crazy.
the cars by. I was in a car with my son at 6:45.
You got lucky because that never happens.
Never. I mean, it was like nobody. You know how they had a long line where you be waiting for customs. You know that long hallway. We
Mm-hmm.
just walked straight through the hallway. We was just walking, just walking. Everybody was just walking, right?
Yeah. You know what's funny is we met in the middle one time in the
And the
cold.
cold. That was the pandemic.
She was
It was
like, she had on these big old boots. She had on some jogging pants, and she had this big old coat, the hood on. She was, she was here.
It was
She was
cold as fuck
here.
outside. It was cold because wasn't that the pandemic when we met? Yes, it was
Yeah.
during the pandemic. It was like this. It was winter of 2020. We were still in the
Ooh,
pandemic,
you
and
see
it
what
was
this
cold.
is? He said he's gonna send a bottle just so we can talk about. If the three of us, let's do the three of us then. What's up? Let's do that.
Let's just fly to see. Let's just go fly. I can fly
Hey,
to San Francisco.
I was so close. Well, I really wasn't because I was in actually because I hit up Vincent and he wasn't even there. I was in no, I was in San Diego. I went to San Diego.
You ain't nowhere near Vincent.
I know, but I was gonna try.
You was in the same state. The fuck?
I know, right? That's just like somebody, right? Exact. San Diego is
He said,
far.
"Oh, I was, bro. You was
Yeah. Oh, I love California.
because then I can meet JC too, because JC is in that area. But wait a minute, you said it like you was like in Palo Alto or something. You
Nah, I wasn't nowhere close. I knew I wasn't. I knew I wasn't. But here's the thing, though. Here's the
said
thing.
Diego.
I'm willing to go. I know. I knew it was a long. Remember, we talked about that. You were like, bruh, you're not even close to me. I was like, Vincent, I'm here. I'm here, Vincent.
Diego is south of LA,
All
man.
right. We'll see
No, I'm
you.
saying right. Andrea's there. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm gonna come to the Bay Area, but I gotta be on the low because my oldest sister lives there, and I am not seeing the Little Witch of Eastwick.
We're gonna do it.
So I will come to. The problem is getting a room because San Francisco
Yeah.
kind of expensive. She's expensive.
That's why you gotta get a room in San Jose. And then drive to San Francisco. Go over the bridge.
I mean, because I know. Yeah, because my sister live in what? She live out. She live past Concord and stuff. I can't remember where she's at now, but she out there.
I haven't been to San Francisco in years. It's
it's so funny. It was like when I was younger, I was still cool with the little witch, the littlest witch. That's why I call my sisters the witches of Eastwick, and she's the little one because my sister's shorter than me. My oldest sister is like here. My oldest sister comes to my shoulder.
You tiny. How is she shorter than you?
My oldest sister, my mother was shorter than me, right? But she come about to my shoulder. So when she used to come visit, she'd be like, "Oh my God, you live so far in the suburbs," right? Because she was always like, "Oh my God, you live so far in the suburbs. My God, my God." When she would come visit me, right? So I hadn't been out there in years. So we go to visit her, right? And then she tell us to take the trains out because we was getting off late, blah, 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 blah. My sister lives further than Concord, but I'm not staying with her. See, that means I have to stay with her. No. So I'm talking about visiting my friends like Drea, like JC, like Vincent. That's what I would go to San Francisco for. See you, Courtney.
I know. I gotta hop on soon too.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock. Yes, we got 2 minutes. Yeah. So when we get out there, her house was so far away from San Francisco. It was like going to Kankakee from the city.
Oh, dang, that's far.
Right? I was like,
that's like an hour and a half. God,
Jerry, I was like, you acting like I live in the suburbs. I was like, I could still take one train to the downtown. It was like it was forever and a day away. I was like,
right.
Yeah. So you coming with me? Okay, Kelly, coming with me. All right, Kelly, don't say that because I'm in the move. I'm on the move, so we can do that next summer. Okay, Kelly, we go. Oh, we can meet up at Glamcation next year.
Oh, you said next year. I was like, I'm going this year.
Yeah, we know you going this year.
How's everybody know I'm going?
You told me you were going when we talked. You asked me, was I going? Okay, look at the text messages.
Yeah, I know, but I asked you if you were going, and you were like, I know you're already going. And I'm like, how you know I was going?
Because I know who you are. If you asked me a question like that, that was clear that you were going.
Oh, that's true. All right.
All right, y'all. We made it. We made it. It was tough. It was tough. We made it.
Stupid StreamYard.
So you can say that now. Listen, listen. Stop that, because if we do it again, it's gonna remember.
No.
Okay, so let me work this out next summer. Tell me when you're trying to go out of town, Vincent, because my summers is free. So we'll talk, because I'm gonna work on getting there. Because I'm not going. We're not doing a family trip. I was gonna go out the country, but I could do both. Okay, talk to y'all
Yeah.
later.
All right. Talk to
All right,
y'all later.
all right. See you later. You all have a great night.
Yeah.